and welcome everyone to our Let's Play of KeyForge, which is a newly released card game by Fantasy Flight Games. I'm going to just introduce the decks that myself and my opponent will be playing. They're just unique decks, we didn't buy the starter set. So I'm going to be playing this identity here. I am the wrongly terrible Hermit of Shadowing. So we should see that there hopefully in the camera. And my opponents.
Hate Scourge Corel, the brave and gentle.
Yes. I definitely think you won in the name department there.
Just a little.
Yeah. Just before we start, I'm just going to explain a wee bit about the mechanics of the game. So it's a unique card game, so everybody has a unique deck. The decks are made up of 3 different factions. So every deck in the game will be comprised of 3 from a pool of the different factions that are in the game, and each deck will have 12 cards from each faction. So 12 times 3, so you'll have a 36 card deck. Okay. Now, the aim of the game is basically you are trying to collect a resource called amber, which we've got here. And once you collect enough amber, you will be able to forge what's called a key. And once you forge 3 keys, you win the game immediately. So it's pretty much a race to try and forge 3 keys faster than your opponent. And in order to do this, you're going to be playing cards from the different factions, using card abilities, and you're going to be reaping and doing various things. So we're going to kind of explain the game as we go, but just before we begin, as I said, we haven't bought the starter set, so we're actually using some tokens from other games. So these tokens here, you will not get with KeyForge. We're going to use these here for tracking the amber, which is the resource of the game. These here we'll use for tracking armour, for the units that have access to armour. This will track stun. So these are little counters that will just let us know what creatures have been stunned. And we've got here this token here that we'll use for chains. And basically chains is like a handicap in the game. Over the course of the game you can get chains, which basically reduces the number of cards you draw at the end of your turn. Okay, and just before we start, I'm just going to explain the steps of the turn, because every turn is made up of 5 steps. I've just got the turn sequence here on the screen. So the first thing is, if you have 6 amber, you can forge a key, which obviously gets you closer to winning the game. You then will choose a house, so you must declare a house from your deck, and that's the house that you're going to be using for that turn. You then can play, discard, and use any card of that chosen house. So usually you will not be able to use cards from another house. There are some card abilities in the game that will get around that, and we'll explain those as they come into play. Then, when you play cards, they'll come out exhausted, so they'll come out in a state where you can't really use them for their abilities. At the end of your turn, you will ready cards, so you'll unexhaust them, going into your opponent's turn. And finally, the last step is you'll draw up to your hand size of 6. So there's no limit to the hand size in the game, but you always draw up to 6. So, you might want to discard cards from your active faction to try and cycle through your deck. If your deck runs out, you just shuffle it and redraw, so you can't deck out in the game. And as I said, it's a race to get the 3 keys forged. So we've already played 1 game of this, so we've got a rough idea of what we're doing, but we will obviously explain things as they happen. My opponent won the last game, so I'm going to give him the option of either playing first or second.
I'll take first.
You'll go first, okay. So we both shuffled our decks, so we'll just give them maybe another wee quick shuffle. Yeah, just really quickly. We have kind of pre-shuffled them, okay. And then, do you want to cut them, or are we okay?
That's fine, just get right into it.
Fine, we'll go straight into it. So I've got my deck there shuffled,
yep.
Okay. You shuffled yours. So the first player draws 7 cards.
Yep.
The second player draws 6 cards. At this point you can mulligan, which basically means you get to redraw your hand if you're not happy with it, but you will draw 1 less card if you do that. 1 fewer card. Yeah. So I'm going to just looking at my hand. I'm probably going to stick with it. I'm quite happy with what I've got.
Yeah, this is alright. So
brilliant. Okay, so just one thing before we begin. First player, there is 1 rule. It's the rule of 1. For the first turn, the first player can only play 1 card to the table. Okay? And then after that, we're just going to go back and forth, do our turns, and see who can get to the 3 keys the fastest. Okay? So, yeah, if you would like to begin.
I will begin. I will declare Sanctum.
Okay, so he's declaring the Sanctum faction. Okay.
So I'll be playing a creature. In this case, it has 6 power and 2 armor.
Yeah.
So the 6 power means it's got 6 health points, and it does 6 damage on attack. The 2 armor is basically damage that is cleared at the end of the turn, and it can be mitigate damage that you take over both your own turn when you're attacking and your opponent's turn when they attack you.
Yeah, so it makes things harder to kill, basically. Yeah. Okay.
So I'll play that. It enters exhausted.
Yep.
And this one has fight on it. So whenever it performs the fight action, I capture 1 amber. So I take 1 amber from
your opponent, but in this case I don't have any. So any amber that we gain will be stored on our ID card, but at the moment there isn't any there for him to capture. Okay, so that wouldn't fire.
So that's my turn.
Okay.
The card is unexhausted.
Yep. And you draw up to 6.
Which in this case I've already got 6.
Yes, because you started off with 7, so you wouldn't draw an extra card. Right, okay, so it's now my turn, okay? So I'm going to call this, and I'm going to play, first of all, I will play a creature called Snudge. So it comes out exhausted. It's got a fight and reap ability, so we'll kind of get to those when they appear. But at the moment it's going to come out exhausted and there's no kind of entering play effects. I'm also going to play Key to Dis. I'll just show you this one. Now this is what's known as an artifact, it's not a creature. And these come out exhausted as well, and they have abilities and ongoing effects, but these will sit behind all your creatures, okay? So this will enter play exhausted, but all the creatures go on the front, and this is called your battle line. And when you play creatures, you have to put them to the left or right of existing creatures, okay? So there is a kind of order for things coming out, and it can affect the gameplay as well. So I've played a creature, I've played my artifact, I don't have any other cards I can play, so I'm going to end my turn there. I'm going to unexhaust both the cards, and I'm going to draw up to 6, so I've got 4 cards here, so I draw another 2. Okay, and it's over to my opponent.
Right.
Choices.
I know, it is choices.
I'll just say at this point, we've also got the rules up on the screen here, so we might need to check things as we go, but I think we've got a fair idea of what we're doing.
I'm going to play Sanctum again.
Okay, so you're going to go Sanctum.
Another creature.
So just say, as you're playing that, this creature now is a Sanctum creature, so he can use this on his turn. Right. But first of all, you're going to play a card.
I'm going to play a card.
Yeah.
It's another creature.
Yep.
It's a Sanctum. This one has a reap ability.
Yep.
So which acts on its turn, instead of using it to attack,
yep,
I can use it to just tap it and it resolves some special effect.
Yeah, so the reap ability, basically you exhaust the card, it doesn't attack, and you take an amber. If it has a reap ability written in the card, you also get whatever that ability is as well. But all creatures in the game have the ability to reap, so they can all just exhaust and take an amber, which is one of the ways of getting amber in the game. Okay?
I will probably attack your Snudge.
You can attack Snudge?
Yep, with Champion to Breed.
Right, so you exhaust Champion to Breed.
Yep.
Now he has 2 armour.
Yep, okay. So I take 2 damage.
2 armour and 2
damage.
2 damage. Right, so we're using these red ones to track the damage. Now that does 6 damage to me, so that actually removes Smudge from play, so it's now destroyed, and it will go into my discard pile. Right.
I did a fight, I would have captured 1 amber, and would have placed it here on this card, but
there's no target.
There's no target to take.
Brilliant.
And then what I'm going to do is play 2 more actions. So action cards are one-time use abilities.
Yep.
This one is choose a house. I'm going to choose, in this case...
Oh, that's, you can't really see that on the screen there, yeah.
This.
For the glare, yeah. Yep.
And in this case, it would stun each creature of that house. There isn't any creatures on the board. However, on the top left of the card there is a gold icon, which means I take an amber.
Yep.
And I'm going to do that again for another amber.
Okay, so you're playing 2 of those cards really for their amber effects.
Yep, and then I'll draw another 3 cards at the end of the turn. I remove the 2 armour.
Yep. And your guy's on exhaust, and you draw up to 6. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. So I think I've got quite a big turn coming ahead. So I can't forge a key. I'm going to move to my choose a house. I'm going to choose Sanctum. Okay, now the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Raiding Knight. Okay, now this has a play ability, and it says when I play this card, I capture 1 amber. So it goes from the supply here onto the actual creature. So it's effectively it's not in play really until, well, it is in play, but it's not in anyone's supply until this creature is destroyed. Now it will come out exhausted, so I won't be able to use it to attack or reap this turn, but at least it will stop my opponent getting a key quite as quickly. I'm also going to play a Grey Monk. Each friendly creature gains 1 armour. It's a persistent effect that will stay in play, but he'll come out exhausted as well. I think I probably will play a Protect the Weak on the Grey Monk. This is an upgrade card, it's another type of card. You play this on a target creature and it gives it that ability. In this case, it says the creature will gain 1 armour and it will gain Taunt. Taunt means that it needs to be attacked. In fact, actually I'm going to put it in this guy. It needs to be attacked before its neighbours. Okay, so now this Grey Monk is not really a target until this guy's out. It also will get me an amber because it has an amber symbol on it. So playing that card I get an amber. And yeah, that's going to be my turn, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm then going to draw 3 cards. So unexhaust my cards and then draw 3 up to my 6. Over to you.
I am going to just call something again.
Yep.
In this case, I'm going to reap with this card here.
So
in this case, the cards that I'm targeting, you can read the text. I will remove all damage from 1 card, and then for the remainder of the turn, it can't take damage.
Oh,
so,
okay, yeah.
Reaping this one, targeting this one, I remove the 2 damage.
You take an amber. Yep. And that one now cannot be.
Why did I take an amber? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're reaping.
No. Oh.
Yeah, when you reap, you take an amber from the supply.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You reap.
I thought it was just an action.
No.
Anyway, in this case, I'm using the fight to attack that.
Okay. Yeah, you can only target that.
Yep.
Okay.
It does 6 damage.
I don't do anything to it.
In this case, because it's invulnerable.
It doesn't die because it's actually got +1 armour.
Oh, so the ambers.
Yeah, so it takes, well,
3 armour.
So 3 armour.
And then 3 damage.
And then 3 damage. So it's not dead, but it's very close to being dead.
Right.
Okay.
It's exhausted now.
Yep.
And I think that was all my plan was. So, end of turn. I hadn't played any cards, so I'm not drawing any more.
Okay.
And these are unexhausted.
Right, okay, so over to me. Again, I can't forge a key. Nah, that's not really great at the moment.
Oh,
yeah.
Also, your armour goes away.
Okay, yep, my armour goes away. Right, okay, so I get it back. Right, okay, so I'm going to call... I'm going to call this, I think. Yeah? And I'm going to play a couple of cards. First of all, I'm going to play Fear. Return an enemy creature to its owner's hand.
Which one?
And I think, to be honest... let me have a look. Yeah, he's quite hard to kill though, so I'll take him off the table. Yeah. Okay. So that's played, so really it's an action card, so I'm just going to discard it at this point because really it's not going to do anything else. I'm also going to play another one, and this will get me an amber, first of all. But it also has an ability, choose a house on your opponent's identity card. Your opponent must choose that house as an active house on their next turn. And I'm going to say you're going to have to use this. Okay, I'm hoping you don't have many discards in hand. Okay, right, and I think that's my turn. That's all I can. I mean, I can activate. This is Omni. I can activate it at any point. I'm going to choose not to use that. And I'm going to draw up to my 2. Okay, so I didn't use either of my sanctum cards. Over to you.
Well, actually, I was going to play this anyway.
Ah, really?
Right.
That's typical.
So, but you did actually do things that made it a little bit more annoying.
That's good.
Right? So, first of all, I'm going to play this demon.
Yep.
When it enters play, it captures 3 amber.
Ah, that's really rough. I need to take care of him.
Right?
Yep.
And then I will play another creature. This one, your opponent must pay me 1 amber in order to use an artifact.
Ah.
So if you want to resolve the key of this,
yeah,
I would get the 1 amber.
Yeah, but then I would get 2 amber back for the ones you've captured, so it still might be worth it.
And I'm going to discard 1 card. And I'll keep the other 2.
Okay.
And I'll draw up to 2.
Right. Okay, is that you then, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, over to me. Right, so I think
Sorry, these should have entered in exhausted.
Exhausted and then unexhausted, yeah. I'm going to have to call Untamed, I think, is my best option at the moment, just because I can play a few cards. So I'm just going to start moving things over. I'm going to play Murmuk, and basically he's not very powerful, but he does mean that the opponent's keys will cost an extra amber. So it's maybe not the best time to play it, but I'll get it out. I'm also going to play Witch of the Eye. She's a reap ability, but other than that she doesn't really do much. I'm also going to play Niffleape. He again doesn't really have an ability per se, but well, he has an ongoing one. When he's attacking, I ignore Taunt and Elusive. And I think, to be honest, that's probably going to be my turn. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. Oh, and he's unexhaust.
Yep. 2,
3. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
I'm probably going to clean. I'm going to do Sanctum. And I don't really have any units to heal, so none of these have any play abilities, so I think that's just my turn.
That's your turn. Okay.
And I draw 2 cards.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. So I think what I'm going to do in my turn is I'm going to call Untamed again. Okay. And I'm going to. I'm going to attack. Now, does any of your guys have Taunt or Elusive or anything like that? No, they don't.
None of them do.
Okay, I really want to take that guy off the table. But that's going to be very difficult actually. So, yes, I'll call Untamed, okay? And what I will do is, let's think. Yeah, I really need to get that back. So first of all, I'm going to, that makes sense. I'm going to attack this guy here with the Niffleape.
Right,
so I've got 4 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm going to do 3 to you. So because I've got an armor, so it doesn't really make any difference. He goes away. Yep. But he has hurt you. I'm then going to use Witch of the Eye to reap, and it says her reap ability is return a card from your discard pile to your hand. So I'm going to reap. I'm going to take one of these, and then I'm going to return a card from your discard. Oh, it can be any cards. Oh, it doesn't necessarily need to be a Niffleape. Right, well then I'll take the Niffleape back. Okay, so then I can play it again. So that's fine. Okay. I'm then going to play Niffleape again. I then think I will attack. Well, is it worth attacking right now? Probably not actually, because I'll get it back at some point. So I'm going to play Vigour. Heal up to 3 damage from a creature. If you heal 3 damage, gain 1. So I'm going to heal 3 damage on my Raiding Knight. And because I healed 3, I get to gain an amber. And also for playing the card, I get an amber as well. So that gives me 2 amber for playing that. And I think that's probably my turn. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I could attack with my Murmuk, but I could 1 for 1 on one of your guys. What, he's got a reap ability, yeah?
Yep.
But that guy is basically meaning that... In fact, I probably will because of the armour. So yeah, I'm going to use Murmuk to attack this guy here.
Okay.
So I only take 2 damage because of my armour, basically. Yep. And he goes. And that's going to be my turn. Okay. So these all unexhaust.
And your armour gets taken off.
Yep, and the armour gets taken off. Okay. And I draw another 2 cards.
Right.
Oh wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've drawn 1 too many cards. So do you want me to shuffle them back in?
Yeah, if you would.
Okay, so these are the 2 cards that I drew, so sorry about that folks. I'm just going to shuffle these back in. So, and then I'll let you cut, and I'll draw just 1. Sorry, I thought I played 2, but I'd only really played 1 on that turn. Because the Niffleape was... Yeah, no, I thought I had played 2. Well, anyway, right, I'm sitting at 5 cards, so I should only be able to draw 1. Would you like to cut that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, brilliant. And then I'll draw my 1 card from the top, and then that is us. Over to you.
Okay. I'm going to claim this. And for starters, I'll discard 1 card.
Yep.
I will then put a creature into the field.
Oh, loads of
Play.
creatures out in the field now.
Choose a house.
Yep.
Your opponent cannot choose that house as their active house until
It's
the
gonna
Scarlet
be-
is played.
It's going to be Sanctum.
It will be Sanctum.
Yeah, I thought that might happen.
And I've got 2 hands of this, and I'll play them both.
Yep.
Destroy a creature that is not on a flank.
Yep.
So I'll kill this one in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, so
And-
the armour effect goes away.
Another one, and I'll take out this one here.
Yeah, because she's quite good with the reap ability.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, down to only 2 cards.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I've got. He enters in exhausted, but I could actually kill with this.
Yeah.
This one has 3 armor and 4 HP, right?
Yeah. No, only 2 armour now because. Oh no, because of Protect the Weak. Yeah.
So 3 armor and 3 HP left.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to kill him with. Yeah. This is nimble, isn't it? No. Okay, no.
Yeah.
I will choose to hit that with that.
Okay. So.
Yep.
Yep. It's dead.
I take 3 damage in this,
Yep.
and they all on exhaust.
Okay. Is that your turn now?
Yep.
Okay.
Draw 4.
So this turn I'm going to call this as my faction. Can't craft anything yet. Now, is this captured? These are all captured, yeah?
No, that's not cap. That's
Or is that damage?
that was damage because of
Okay,
the last turn.
so yeah, so I'm going to actually, now, do I need to pay a cost if I'm activating something?
Yes,
Oh,
from this card.
Okay, it's
From
still
the
worth it
artifact.
probably. So I'm going to use key to this, and it's Omni. Oh, actually, so I could play another faction right now, and still use that. Which I might do actually. Alright, okay, yeah. Actually. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to call this, I'm going to sacrifice this guy, right, which basically wipes the board. So its ability is sacrifice this card, key to this, destroy each creature. So it'll destroy them all. So yeah, so I lose all my guys, you lose all your guys. Oh sorry, that was captured, wasn't it? So you get that back, I get these back.
Yep.
But also because I'm using an artifact,
You've got to pay me 1.
I've got to pay you
Before
one.
this one dies.
And where does it come from? Just a supply.
Pay. Yeah.
So does it go to yours, or does it go on to?
It's pay.
So it'll go into your actual supply then, and they're all dead. Okay. But the thing is, I called this, so I still can't play discards. Right. I'll play Guardian Demon. Okay. And it says, okay, actually no, maybe I'll not. Actually, maybe I'll not. Actually, I probably should have called something else. Nah, it's fine. I'll put out Terror. I'll put out Guardian Demon. Yeah. I
So-
will discard actually a card. I'm going to discard Gongolzi. Yeah, which is actually quite a good card. Yeah, so they've got play abilities. If your opponent is no amber, gain 2 amber. Well, you've got amber, so that doesn't happen. This one here is play, fight, reap, heal up to 2 damage. My creature, deal that amount of damage to another creature. Well, I would choose and heal no damage and deal no damage. There's no targets really. So yeah, and that's my turn. So these would unexhaust, and I will draw 3 cards.
Okay.
2, 3. Over to you.
Right. I'm going to claim Brobnar.
Yep.
Mighty Javelin. It's got amber token on it, so I get 1 amber.
Yep.
Omni. I can choose to sacrifice it and deal 4 damage to a creature.
Yeah.
I will play a troll.
Yep.
Exhausted. Baldur. Exhausted. And another artifact exhausted.
Yep.
And 1 action card.
Yep.
Ready and fight with a friendly creature. So I'm going to ready my troll
Yep.
and choose to attack that one.
The Guardian Demon. Okay. So yeah, it's dead.
Yep.
It does 4 damage to you.
Yep.
Okay.
And everything ready's up.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I draw 5 cards.
Okay. Right. So for this turn, I'm going to call Sanctum. Yeah.
Yep.
And Yeah, that's actually maybe not ideal. Yeah. So I'm going to call Sanctum, and I'm going to play a few cards. So I will play... Nah, actually, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to play... Yeah. Does he, doesn't he? Ah, that's quite annoying. That is quite annoying, actually. Right, okay, I'm claiming Sanctum. I don't know if this is the best option, actually. I maybe not claim Sanctum. Actually, let me have a look at my... I'm just going to have a look at my discard pile. Yeah. I think that's probably worth doing. Okay, so yes, I'm actually going to claim Untamed. I've changed my mind. I'm going to play a Niffle-Ape. Yep. And then I'm going to play Regrowth, which gets me an Amber. And it also says return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. So I'm going to take back... Oh, actually, that was a good question, actually. I'll take back the Grey Monk. Okay, that's discarded, and I don't think there's anything else I can do on this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I'll draw 1 card. So that unexhausts, and I'll draw 1 card. Over to you.
I'm going to claim this.
Yep.
An artifact.
Yep.
A Snudge.
Oh god, not Sludge again.
And actually no, I'll play him on this side here.
Yeah.
Off the left flank. And then I will play...
Look at this board presence, and we just so many creatures. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble.
Right, and then I draw 3 cards.
Right, so they came out exhausted, but they're just unexhausted. You're not doing anything with them.
Well, I don't have anything to
Yeah, I'm
activate
really struggling here with the board state, I think. Right, so it's my turn. Okay, so I'm going to call Sanctum. Right, you're not in a position where you can craft the key yet.
No, I'm 1 short.
Yeah, I'm going to call Sanctum. Yes, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yep. So I'm calling Sanctum. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Grey Monk. Each friendly creature gets +2 armor. He comes out exhausted. I'm then going to play... Let's see... I'll play Protect the Weak on that terror there. This creature gains +1 armor and gains Taunt. Okay. I'm then going to play the Horseman of War. Okay, so the remainder of this turn, each friendly creature can be used as if it were in the active house, but can only fight. Okay, and then I'm going to play... Am I going to play anything else? Probably not at this point. But I'm going to be doing some abilities. So I called Sanctum, right? But I did play, for the remainder of this turn, each friendly creature can be used as if it were in the active house. So I can actually use both of these. So I'm going to use the Niffle-Ape, and to be honest, I'm probably just going to Reap with the Niffle-Ape because, yeah, well, no, he's got 1 armor. He could take out one of your guys. Yeah. But at the same time, I want to be in a position, probably, to... oh, did I take an Amber for playing Protect the Weak?
No.
No, I should have taken an Amber, sorry.
So 1 short.
Yeah. Probably want to be in a position to craft a key, so yeah, I'm going to Reap with the Niffle-Ape. I could attack, but at this point, I think Reaping's probably the way to go. So I take 1 Amber.
Yep.
I might attack with my Terror. He's basically got 5 armor and 1 damage. Although I could Reap with him as well, couldn't I? Yeah. To be honest, he's got yeah, he's got an ability to... He could attack and take your big troll out, which might be quite good. But the troll doesn't really do anything, does he? Reap. Heals 3 damage. It could be quite annoying. What about this guy here? That deals 2 damage while attacking an enemy creature on the flank. That could be quite annoying as well, actually. But at the moment he's only got 6, so he'll die if he takes those out. Right. I think, yeah, I will attack. And I'm going to attack. Let's think. I'll attack Snudge. So I take 1 armour, and then I take 3 damage.
Yep.
And he's going. Yeah. Okay. And then I think that's my turn. So these all ready up. Okay. And then
You lose that armour.
I lose the armour, and I draw 3 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Now at this point, I'll need to let you know I am in a position to craft or forge a key next turn. Yep.
Anyway, to me,
Yep.
I'm going to claim Brobnar.
Yep.
Giant.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then what I'm going to do is put down another giant.
Oh my god, all the Brobnars are coming out. This is
Yep.
bad. This is really bad.
Then I'm going to play Anger.
Yep.
Well, actually, what I may do is, because that's almost dead now. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice the Mighty Javelin,
Yep.
and I'm going to use it to kill that.
Yep. Okay. So you're sacrificing it.
Yeah, to do
It
4
dies,
damage.
which means you get those amber, yeah?
That was health, wasn't
Oh,
it?
that was health, yeah. Sorry, I've used the amber tokens.
I was saying that.
Yeah, so they go in the discard. Yep. This
Okay.
takes along. Okay.
I will deal 2 damage to.
The Grey Monk.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you only take 1.
Oh yeah, because he actually has armour, doesn't he? Yeah. So yeah, 1 damage. Okay. Yep.
What I'm going to do is attack with Valdor
Yep.
to do 8 damage
Yep.
to that to kill your Horseman of War.
Yep. That's fine. He's
I
dead.
take 5 damage from that,
Yep.
and I'm going to use the Troll's Brief ability
Yeah.
to gain a Amber and lose 3 damage.
Yep.
And finally,
Mhm.
I'm going to use Anger,
Yeah.
gain Amber,
Yeah.
ready and fight with a creature.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to kill your ape.
Okay, so you do basically 4 damage you need to do to him. He does
Yeah.
3 damage to you.
Yep.
So 3.
And from the fight ability, I gain 1 Amber.
You get amber. So you're in a
Now
position
I'm in a
to
position to also craft,
also craft a key. Right. Okay.
and then I draw 3 cards.
Yeah. Okay, that's quite annoying. Right, so it's my turn then, yeah? Right, I am going to do a few things. So I'm going to call Untamed, right? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play, let's see, I'm looking at what's quite annoying. A lot of it's quite annoying. I'm going to play Nocturnal Maneuver, exhaust up to 3 creatures. So let's think, I don't really want you reaping. Yeah, so to exhaust him, he's maybe going to die anyway, to be honest. Because I can hit him with the monk probably, which I may actually do. Yeah, I'll exhaust him and I will exhaust him. So those 3 are exhausted, okay? I will then play, so that's played. I'll then play Dew Fairy, so it comes out exhausted. I will also play Regrowth, so return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. Let's see. How many are you on, Amber?
8.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any difference.
Oh, shouldn't you have turned in a key for your first turn?
Oh, sorry, yeah, right at the start, well done. I should have, handed in that amber there and forced the key. That was the first step of the turn. So I've got my first key. Don't know how I missed that. Right, okay, so I'm playing Regrowth. I'm going to return a creature from my discard pile. It can be any creature, so it's hard. Choices. I'll probably take that one actually. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then I'm a monk. I could smack that guy. He's going to do 6 damage to me though. But he's maybe going to die anyway. What does this bad guy do?
When I attack in the flank, it does +2 damage.
You're probably going to attack at him anyway, to be honest. So it's maybe worth Oh no, I can reap, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, what did I call? No, I called. Yeah, I can't actually use them at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's my turn. So I'm going to just unexhaust and draw 2 cards. Okay. 1, 2. Over to you.
So I'm going to call Brovnar again.
Yeah.
Right. So first things first, I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to before I call Brovnar.
Yeah. Craft and get a key.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Oh, sorry, I just got an amp. Oh, that's an amber, sorry, yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Brovnar.
Yeah.
Anger. So that gives me 1 amber.
Oh, jeez, oh.
Using it to ready the giant.
Yep.
And using it to kill the thing.
Yeah.
On fight, he gains an amber.
Yep. So the monk's dead. But you're dead as well, yeah?
Yeah, but again, I'm 2 amber out of 1 turn.
Yep.
I will then also use my cannon.
Yeah.
To do 2 damage.
Yeah, okay, so it just shoots it.
Yep.
That's fine, it's leaves play. Yeah, I'm in trouble.
I think that's me. I'd have liked to play more cards, but you don't really have anything else to do. My troll, it's tapped anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
Everything's untapped, and it's over to you for drawing a card.
Right, okay, my turn then. So I'm going to call Sanctum, right? I'm going to play, first of all, the Horseman of Famine. So play Fight Reap, destroy the least powerful creature. So I'll destroy that there.
Yep.
So least powerful creature. He comes out exhausted. I will also put Mantle of Zealot in them. So the creature gains, you may use this creature as if it belonged to an active house. So that will hopefully help me for other turns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to play a Raiding Knight. So when I play, I capture an amber.
Yep.
And I'll also play Horseman of Death. So return each horseman creature from your discard pile to your hand. I believe there is 1 horseman in there. I'm hoping there is. Horseman of War. I think that's the only one that's in there, to be honest. I don't think I've got any other horsemen. Yeah, Horseman of War is here. Yeah.
I haven't seen Pestilence yet.
Right, okay. Yep, and that is my turn, I think. So yeah, so these will unexhaust.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's over to you.
I'm going to say Brovnar again.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tremor.
Yep.
Stun a creature and each of its neighbours, so they're all stunned now.
Ah, I hate the stunning. It's
Right.
so bad. I don't have any cards with stun, I don't think.
No, I don't think you do actually.
Yep.
I will discard a card,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Due to Rock Hurling Giant,
Yeah.
it does 4 damage.
Yep.
So I'll do it on him.
Yeah, so he's got 2 armour.
Yep.
So but he takes 2 damage. Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh yeah,
2
sorry, yeah. Okay, yep.
Then I'm going to use my cannon
Yeah.
to
Do another
do 2
2
damage
Kill him, yep, he's dead.
and get my amber back.
Yep. Okay.
I will then do Reap my Troll,
Mm-hmm.
heal that and get an amber.
Yep.
I will use Valdor to kill that.
Mm-hmm.
Your Horseman of Death.
Yep. I didn't draw up at the end of my turn, did I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, right, I should have drawn 3, sorry. 1,
Yeah.
2.
Your Horseman's dead as well.
Yep. This horseman here.
No, that one.
Okay, yeah, Horseman of Death is dead.
Right.
Funny that.
I will
Okay.
then use Punch,
Yep.
get an amber,
Yeah.
deal 3 damage to a creature.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah.
Yep, that's the right thing. And that is me. I'm now in a position with 6 amber.
Yeah. So you can craft it. Yeah, so that's fine, I think I've got an answer to that.
Yep.
So at the start of my turn,
draw a few
I am
cards.
going to call this. Yeah.
Yep.
The Rock Hurling Giant's quite annoying. Yeah. And so's that guy. I'm going to call this. Okay. And I'm going to play. Yeah, I'll play Gunguzel on this guy here. He takes 3 damage and you discard a card randomly.
Oh.
So it's just an action, so it just gets discarded. So that will hopefully be slow you down for next turn. So that's discarded.
Okay.
Are those in archives? Is that your deck?
That's my deck.
Okay, right, that's fine.
I'll have archives.
Yeah, and I'm going to explain archives in a second because I'm going to be using a card. for archives. Well, it won't be this turn because it's exhausted, so I'm going to put out Library of the Damned. Now this one here, it's got an ability. It allows you to use something called, well, basically introduce something called archives. Basically archives is an ability for you to add a card to an out of play area, really. And then at the start of your turn, after you choose your faction, you can take any amount of cards from archives and add them to your hand. So it allows you to bank cards for future turns. So I'm going to play this, Library of the Damned. It exhausts, I don't use it this turn, right? But I'll also play Pit Demon. It has an action. It's an action. Oh well, so that's not that useful. But anyway, it comes out. It's got an action to steal an amber, but yeah, it's not going to steal an amber this turn. Okay. And I think that's my turn. So yeah, I'm just going to draw up. Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Yeah, over to you.
Got my 6 amber.
Yeah, you craft your second key. Right, so you're definitely in a good position, I think, to win this now.
And I'm going to claim Sanctum. Right?
Yep.
I will. First of all. It's not really useful, but it does give me. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do it. Right? Play this guy here. No, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play that there.
Yeah.
Which is taunt.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to play this one here.
Yeah.
Right. For then, what I'm going to do is play Terms of Redress.
Yeah.
Choose a friendly creature to capture 2 amber.
Yeah.
It gives me an amber though.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to play Take Hostage.
Yeah.
For the remainder of this turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1 amber. I'm not doing any fighting, but it gets me an amber anyway.
Okay.
For what's printed on the card.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to draw 5 cards. I need to shuffle this and draw 2 more.
Okay.
If you would be so kind to cut this in a moment.
Yeah, sure. Right. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sorry, this guy should be unexhausted, so should this guy here. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of rough actually. I don't really have any good cards, really. I think I need to play that. But yeah, maybe I need to bring them out. Well, it's only one guy though, to be honest. Right. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to do that.
Can you draw 2? Can you cut that for me?
Yeah, I'll cut it. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this now, but I'll do this. So I'm going to call this. I'm going to play Soul Snatcher. Each time a creature is destroyed, its owner gains 1. I'm also going to play. Well, I'm not going to play anything else actually, but I'm going to use Library of the Damned to archive a card, and I will archive. Well, I'll archive this here, I guess. I don't know if that's really helping me that much. I can't discard any cards. I can use a Pit Demon actually, and that probably is a good idea. So I'm going to use the Pit Demon, and I'm going to attack this rock guy here. In fact, what does this guy do here?
Taunt. So you can't hit the troll or the person here.
I can hit him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack him. So he does 6 damage.
And
yeah,
we destroy each other.
Destroy each other. We both get an amber. So
Yeah.
I get an amber and you get an amber because of this ability here, the soul snatcher. Okay, and then that's my turn. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay, over to you.
Damn.
That's annoying. Should have banked another card.
I am going to call Sanctum.
Yeah.
Shoulder armor on the troll. Well, if this creature's on the flank, it gains 2 armor and 2 power. It's also under taunt at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to also give it Armageddon Cloak.
Yep.
So, hazardous.
Yeah.
I'll get to the moment. I gain 2 amber because they've got these things.
Yeah.
This creature has hazardous, and when it would be the cloak is destroyed, fully heal the creature and destroy. When the unit is destroyed, the cloak is destroyed instead, and it fully heals the creature.
Okay.
And that's already got 8 HP on it. So.
And I see that you're at 5 amber, and you've got 1 more key to forge. So this is probably not going to end well for me.
Right.
I don't think I'll be lucky if I can get another key out.
Blinding light. Choose a house. Stun each creature of that house. I'm not choosing to.
But you're playing it for the amber.
Yeah.
I take it, yeah. Because you've got no target because it's
Well,
already stunned, so you can't stun it again.
Yeah, but it's Sanctum, so I'll just stun each creature of that house.
Yeah.
So if I call Sanctum, it just stuns my dudes as well.
Okay, so you just call up.
I'm going to call Untamed.
Okay.
And that's my 6 amber.
Okay.
And that is me. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
These should be
Yeah.
what should we call it?
Unexhausted.
Unexhausted now, which I just did since I played them last turn. Reap.
Yeah.
I capture 1 amber
Yeah.
and taunt, so that's it. Can't do anything else.
Right. Okay. Is that you then? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you've won. I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, I'm in
I
a
can
position
do.
now to.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do to come back. But what I can do is I can try and get as much amber in my turn as possible. Let me have a look at this actually. Yeah, that's really not going to help me at all. So yeah, I'm going to play. I'll just play. I'm going to call Sanctum, and I'm just going to play some cards basically. So the first one I'm going to play, which is fairly powerful, I suppose, is I'm going to play Glorious Few. Right, okay, which is this card here, and it says for each creature, so it's a play effect, your opponent gains an excess, you gain 1 amber. So I've got 1, you've got 3, so I gain 2 amber for playing that. Yep. The next thing I'm going to do is, well, I've called Sanctum, so I can get rid of that thing, but I can't actually use the guy.
Isn't this one being able to be played off of?
Oh yeah!
So you should be able to take.
Oh, so I should have been able to use a turn with them. Well, that might help me actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I would have done then is probably I would have actually.
No, you called Sanctum anyway to get amber.
Yeah. I would have. Yeah, I would have. Well, I would have hit with him. I would have hit. Is that I have to hit this guy? Yeah.
Yeah, you have. No, you have to hit this.
This guy. I'd hit this guy. Right. So he would do what? 4 damage to you, because you're at your armor.
Yeah.
So 4 damage, 1 armor. Right. But he would die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because he dies, I would get an amber.
Yep.
Yeah. Then I would have played the other card that would have got me an extra amber actually.
Yeah.
Because I would have had 1 less creature.
Yeah.
So I would have done it an hour. So I didn't realise I put that card on, and there's a reason I put that card on, so I could use them because I'm just such a target for being stunned. Right. So I'm still Sanctum.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's really much else I can do, but I'll try and play. Yeah. So I'm going to play. No, there's really no point in me playing these. Do you know what, actually? I'm at a position now where I've got action cards and I've got nothing useful, so I'm actually better off just discarding my 3 Sanctums because I'm going to lose anyway, but just to draw cards from other, because none of these, there's 1 creature who's an ability that's no use to me. Play for the remainder of the turn, each creature can be used as if they were
You could.
95.
Why don't you play the 2 action cards and you get amber out of them?
Oh, that's true actually. Yeah, we'll do that then. I'll play these. I could have done that actually to make each time a creature fights, it captures 1 amber. Oh.
I've got 7 now.
Right, actually, well, do you know what? See, it doesn't really matter now. See, if I played that one first, before I'd done the fight, I would have got 1 amber, and then I would have got another amber for fighting. Okay? Yeah. Right, because I did fight. This one here, play for the remainder of the turn, each friendly cannot be dealt damage. I would have played that at the end because I did want my guy to die, because when he dies I get the amber. Yeah. So I would have got an extra amber for playing it, so I would have played that right at the end. Yeah. Okay. And then yeah, that's the end of my turn. Do you know what? I'm just going to discard that as well. Just discard it.
Right, sure.
Which means I draw 4, so 1, 2, and then I would shuffle this and draw another 2. But I think really, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's, I wouldn't say elementary. Is that the right word to use? It's.
Well, you mean the writing's on the walls?
The writing is on the wall. Yeah. It's. Yeah. It doesn't really matter because you've definitely won this one.
Yep. Then the 6 amber.
6 amber. Start your turn. You forge a key. Yeah. And I did have enough to forge another one, but I just, didn't. I've just looking around out of steam. Okay, so that's our second game.
Yeah.
So that's your second victory, so well done. Yep. I think looking at our decks, right, I think my problem is, for playing the decks twice now, I don't have any removal. I don't have any cards that take things off the table. So this guy here, if I had one that would return them to your hand,
Yeah.
which would get rid of the upgrades, if I had some sort of removal, that
Yeah.
would really help. The other thing as well is my horsemen are powerful, but when they get stunned, it really slows them down. And I don't think I've got any stun in my deck. I think stun's really powerful. So at the moment, I would be inclined to say that I think the decks were supposed to be fairly well balanced. I might have gotten unlucky, but I did feel, especially in that game, at the end there was nothing I could really do to bring it back.
Yeah.
Another board wipe would have done it. I maybe should have hung on to a board wipe until later in the game. That's really powerful, but really, yeah, it was. I just was in the back foot, really. I mean, it was quite equal at the start. We had roughly about the same amount of amber. I think I crafted a key before you, and then at that point you just kind of caught up, and you just steamrolled ahead. There was nothing I could really do.
Well, there was a few turns where I basically claimed a faction and played 4 cards on it.
Yeah, I mean,
which means you go for your deck faster.
Yeah,
and
you
getting more
had a
action.
lot more Brobnar come out in that game as well.
Yeah.
They actually seem quite good, at least in your deck. I'm really not convinced about Untamed. I think the Untamed faction in my deck, I'm not happy with the cards. I don't think there's really any there that are that useful. So yeah, I think this is good. I think this is probably the best. It's probably was doing the most work for me. Sanctum would do more work if it didn't get stunned all the time. Yeah, I think just the fact that if my horsemen get stunned, they're my heavy hitters. If you can slow them down, then there's very little I can do.
It's quite unfortunate. I've got 2 of the Sanctum cards, Blinding Light, which are the ones that are doing the choose a house, stun each creature of that house.
Yeah. The other thing as well, I don't think there's much synergy for the card that when a creature dies, you get the owner gets an amber. I've actually got like quite a lot of strong, like the horsemen for example. I've got quite a lot of strong guys. Not a lot of weak. I've got those apes I suppose I can throw at you, but it doesn't really seem to synergise very well because it gets me amber, but it gets you amber too, and that's a card slot. Really, it's a card that's probably not gaining me any more amber than it's gaining you. So it's really a waste. It's a waste of a card really in my deck. So yeah.
But that's a discard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, you need to select that faction to discard it, so it's still awkward. So anyway, so that was our second game.
I mean, as in it's an actual discard.
As a discard,
not the Untamed.
Yeah, it's funny when you say that, when you say discard, yeah. I'm going to play this card, which is a discard, and then I'm going to discard my discard, which is discard. It's quite funny. So yeah, so anyway, that was our second game. Yeah, I quite enjoy it. I like how it's not all about attacking the other player, it is about a race to try and get the amber. It's very tactical. I don't think there's a bit of a strategy, there's synergy in the decks, but a lot of the times you're playing to react to your opponent. So it's quite different from other card games we've played. Because in the past we've played a lot of Netrunner. That's kind of been really our main game, which is obviously now it's now gone. But it's quite different from that. I mean, Netrunner I think is a lot more strategic than this. This is definitely more of a tactical game. And it's definitely a bit more swingy as well. But in a kind of good way. There's an ebb and flow to the game. So yeah, I suppose there's an ebb and flow to Netrunner as well. But anyway, we're kind of ranting on now. So thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a wee insight as to the world of KeyForge. I don't know. We're maybe planning. I'll probably be planning on taking my deck to some tournaments, just some kind of local ones. I don't know if you like it enough to.
I'd be interested in doing that.
Yeah. So we'll maybe help the tournament scene. I don't really expect to do very well with that deck, but it'll be good to get the experience. Meet some people, and maybe it might be a wee replacement for Netrunner for me as well. Okay. So anyway, so I think we'll call it there. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and all that good jazz. If you enjoyed the video, and we will see you later.